Hello everyone, welcome to Pepcoding. So today we are going to discuss a question which is segregate 0, 1, 2 node of linked list over swapping nodes. We have already solved a question which is segregate 0, 1. This question is just similar with that question. There is just a slightest difference between these two questions. We will discuss that difference in the end. First, let me show you that these questions are literally similar to each other. We have given the linked list with 0, 1 only. Here we have 2 also. So we have to segregate our list in 0, 1, 2. Alright. 2, 1, 0. Format is still same. First we will take 0, then 1. And then in the last we have to take 2 also. Now we will create our dummy head for 0 and previous 0 which is pointing to 0 initially, 1 to which previous 1 is pointing. Now I need to create one more head which is 2, and for that I will create previous 2 which will going to point this dummy head. I will take current. Again I will check the condition. If it is 0, the value present on current is 0, then I will connect this with this and move my previous 0 to this, and I will update my current. Again I will check if it is 0, no. If it is here I need to check if it is 1. If yes, then I will do the similar task as we have done there, and I will update my previous 0. Here in that question I was checking for 0 only, because we have given that we will have 0 and 1 in our list, but here we have 0, 1, 2. Then I need to check for if the value is 0, or else if the value is 1. Otherwise, if both the conditions are not true, then it will be 2 obviously. So I will update my current also. Again I will check if it is 0, no. If it is 2, if it is 1, no. Then I need to go to else part, in which I have to point this, and I will update my pointer here, and then I will update my current. Now if I will check if it is 0, 1 or 2. It is 2. That means I need to connect this. I need to break this bond. And my previous 2 will move here. Current will move here. Then again I will check if it is 0 or 1 or 2. It is 1. So that means I need to connect this to this. I need to update my previous 1 from here to here, my current from here to here, and also I need to break this bond. Alright. Again I will check for this. It is 2. That means this node will point this. Previous 2 will be updated. Current will be updated. And this bond will break. Now I will check again. I will first I need to connect my 0. Then I will update my previous 0, and then I will update my current, and also I need to break this bond. Again I will check. It is 0. That means I need to update this. Then I need to update my previous 0, and then I will update my current, and also I will break this bond. Now it is 2, that means I need to update this with this. I will break this bond. I need to update my previous 2 and also my current. This is how I will update my all the nodes. Then I need to update 1. Previous one will now point here. Current will point here. Now I need to break this bond also. Now I need to check for 0. 0, previous 0 will be updated. Alright, now my current is now pointing to null. This was the condition for terminating my loop. If if current is equals to null, that means I need to stop there. In this, I was checking if the value of current is equals to 0, else if it is equals to 1, or else I need to perform the task for P2, previous 2. After that, I was updating my current, and after the loop ends, I need to follow. I was following 2 steps in the previous question, but here I need to follow 3 steps because I need to add 1 to the zeros list, and then in the next of 1 I need to add 2 also. So for that I was doing that in the next of previous 0 I will update next of 1. In the next of previous 0 I will update next of 1. That means this. And after it ends, I need to break this bond. That means my previous 1 will now point to previous 1 will now point to next of 2. Next of 2. And my I need to break this bond. That means here my previous next of previous 2 will going to point null. All right, but that's the slightest difference I was talking about. I can't write this line here. Why? Let's dry run this for 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, and 2. All right, this is a linked list. In this linked list, I need to follow all those steps. What I was doing, I was creating zeros head 1 and 2. PZ was pointing here, P1 was pointing here, and P2 was pointing here, P2, and current was pointing here. The value is equal to 2. That means this will point here. I need to update my previous 2. Now my current will move further. Again, the value is equals to 2. That means my previous 2 will increase. I'm not changing the bonds. As you know that we need to update the bonds. So previous 2 will go there. Current will move to next. Again, the value is equals to 2. That means I need to update my previous 2. Again, current will go to next. In my previous 2 will updated. My current is now pointing to null. That means loop will terminate. Now, if these 3 lines will run, that means in the next of my previous 0, I need to update next of 1. That means this was pointing to null initially, and this is also pointing to null. Then if I put next of previous 1 to next of previous 0, that means it will still going to point to null. There would not be any change. That means this previous 0 is still pointing to null. All right, and in the next of previous 1, I need to update next of 2. That means now this previous 1 is going to point next of 2. That means here is going to point this node, and previous 2 is next of previous 2. I need to put null pointer. That means here I will update null. So all right, that was it. But what we were doing is we were returning next of 0. Why? Because I need to, if in this question I need to update this list, so I need to return 0 next of 0. This will go from there, and then again this node will again point to this, and this will go from here to there and there, and this will going to point this. That was what I was doing earlier. But in this case, if if I return next of 0, that means null. We are returning null. That means nothing will print, and we will get the wrong answer. So for this test case, our code will not run. It will return null. It will run because our code is absolutely fine, but it will return null. No output will be shown. So so for that, I need to write this line before this. That means if I connect my previous 1 to next of 2 uh, first, and then I will connect my next of 1 to previous 0 of in the, let me write it here. First, what I will do is I will update my previous 1 next of previous 1. I will update my next of previous 1 by putting next of 2 in it. After that, I will update my previous next of previous 0, in which it is going to point to next of 1. What did I done? I am now I am pointing to this node. Then I am telling this node to point this. To point this. If this node is going to point this, that means if I'm returning next of 0, this list will be returned. All right. So now let's try to code. First of all, my base condition, if head is equals to null ptr or next of head is equals to null, then simply return head. Now I will create list node for 0, dummy head for 0, list of zeros element, a pointer ez which is starting from 0. Similarly, I am creating for 1 previous one is equals to, which is starting from 1, and similarly I'm doing it for 2 also. Now a pointer which will start from 2. Now I need to create a pointer which will start from my original head, and I need to run the loop. While current is not equals to null, I need to run the loop, and I need to check if value present in my current is equals to 0. If yes, that means I need to update next of my previous 0, in which I need to store current, and then I need to update my previous Z. Now else if value present in my current is equals to 1, I need to update my previous one with current, and then I will move my previous one to next. Else I need to update my next of my previous 2 current, and previous 2 will move to next, and in the end I need to move my current to next, and in the last I need to update my previous one first. Previous one, next of previous one is equals to next of, then I will update my 0, previous 0. In the next of previous 0 I need to update next of 1, and in the last, in the next of previous 2 I need to put null, and what I will return, next of 0. Let's try to run the code. Okay, I have write care, but it is current. Let's try to run again. Line number 77, semicolon, successful. Let's try to submit. If it is passing for all test cases, right, it is passing for all test cases, then that means our code is absolutely correct. You need to dry run on yourself, then you will understand this better. We'll meet in another question again. Till then, tata, bye bye. Thank you so much.